I took the training because it was the kind of support I personally needed. And I was working as a health coach before that, and it felt very narrow, as if the focus was so much just on fixing the diet and prescribing the exercise plan. And I would be working with the same clients over and over and over, and I knew there was a reason for that. I just couldn't quite figure that out, and I knew my own personal struggle was a reflection of this heavy dependence on trying to fix through diet and through a new nutritional program. And so I found this training, and it basically was healing for me in a huge way as a person, as a woman and a mother. It was, I like to tell people, it was healing for my own family, for my daughters. I wasn't really aware of places in my life that I had been hiding from. My own personal struggle with standing in my power and being assertive and not trying to be the peacemaker and please everybody. And in my own business, I was doing that. I was keeping my message pretty small because I didn't want to offend anyone. I have been able to reach more people on a real, authentic way. And I think there's something to be said about trusting the uncertainty of how your business will turn out. And when you can't get there where I was before, it's constantly this chase for, well, I need to find the next client, or I need to make sure I have enough people and enough money. And in the training, we talked about that, and it was the first time a teacher actually came out and said, stop needing money, stop needing clients, just surrender a little bit to the uncertainty of how it'll turn out. And when I did that, I could just drop into being me, and I naturally started drawing more people to me, and the right people who wanted to work with me. So I think that it helped me really figure out what kind of business it was, what kind of coach I really wanted to be, and then the rest just naturally follows. I'm a researcher for sure, so I followed the eating psychology website. I followed all the videos, I did all the online conferences. I had to overthink it. That's where I was then, and so I was looking into all these other places where I could possibly add certifications to the end of my name, like I needed more. And but this is where my intuition kept taking me. And when I was finally in the training and going through the modules, that's when it really registered that it was so much the right decision. And it's something, I don't know, it's something I'll never find anywhere else. My biggest surprise was the connection I made with my peers, because we were all online to begin with, and that can feel like it could be isolating, but it wasn't. It was quick that we noticed each other in the group online, and then we started getting on Skype calls with each other or Google Chats, and now we're all here together at this gathering, and it feels like this new family has grown from all over the world. It was such a natural flow. You could take it at your pace. You could digest the information in a way that worked for you. You get to download the audios and actually go for a walk and listen to the lecture and really take it in if that's what works for you. And we collaborated with each other to exchange notes for people that really needed to have it written down. And it felt like such a cooperative, natural thing that is not like any other school I've ever been in. It's a training like nothing else, and it's so important for really helping people in a way that people are craving. And I think when you start to see your first set of clients, you experience that. You almost see them relax into this relief that someone finally sees them. You know, there's a coach here that's not trying to fix me, and they get to finally really discover what it is they're working on, and they really get to transform. And I think that's a really big reason to do this training.